true, men and women have trouble communicating, so we got a bunch of experts together to try and figure out what the heck we can do about it on the next Vicki. We're back and we're looking at the fiction and the nonfiction world of alien life today, and I have something to share with you all. Actually, this is my UFO abduction insurance. It's true, they signed me up, my producers did. It only costs $9.95, and you get $10 million worth of coverage, and there is a frequent flyer exclusion. And the benefits are limited to 1 flight per policy holder, and then of course an alien has to sign it for you, the claim form, and you have to show the proof that you were there you go. That's it. This is an actual Florida corporation that does it. Who's got questions out here? Yeah, what is your question?
Vicki, my question is for Raina. She says that when she was in Colorado, she saw UFO people out there. Is that true? Mm-hmm. And then when you were in Sedona, you saw them. Were they similar? Did they look alike to you?
No, actually, they were different.
They all looked different?
They were different. They were different in color and structure.
Did they look like these guys?
Well, the little guy, and he looked
Would you say they were the same height? They were one was short?
The ones in Colorado were a little taller than the ones in
Did you recognize them? Do you feel that they're following you in some way?
I think yes, I do. Sounds nuts.
You do? You think they're following you?
Yes.
Now this guy you had an interesting question down here. What was your question?
Well, I was just curious. Everybody who's seen all these creatures, they always look like people. You know, they have a head, arms, and legs. Doesn't anybody ever see anything that doesn't look like a human being?
Well, I think that's the point that the doctor was making, is that we don't really know. And you guys earlier were saying we don't really. How do you really know if you're?
Wait till you see my film.
We don't really know what we're
answer that question for you.
I mean, we don't know what we're looking for, so we're probably too stupid to know when we see it, right? I don't know. Yeah.
I have a question for Marina. What are your plans after the Next Generation goes off the air at the end of the season?
Well, Next Generation is, you're going off the air at the end of next season?
That's what it said in the trades. I mean, I haven't been told officially.
Did you just drop Spock's head?
Yeah, oops. He broke Spock.
How rude. So that's not official?
Not to me, anyway, but there are rumors.
But you're a trained English actress.
Yes, I am,
yes.
And I would like to keep working.
Yes, absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah, stand up.
My question is also for Marina. I'd like to know if Deanna and Riker will ever get back together romantically.
Oh my gosh. Well, not Commander Riker, but we do have Lieutenant Riker now, who is cuter, I think, than Commander Riker, although he's played by the same actor. So we do have him off in space somewhere, so I've got a feeling that he's the one if we do ever get together.
Questions? Yeah, stand up. Stand up, one.
Do you live alone or with a family?
Who are you flirting with?
The gentleman over there.
Steve? You're flirting with Steve?
Oh, yes, definitely.
So you want to know if he's single?
Well, he's a little young for me.
Yeah, you kidding? It's the 90s. You have a wife? Yes?
Yes, I do. I have a wife and a 26-year-old daughter.
He has a wife and yes.
I'm very happy for him.
And the wife is actually a little skeptical about this, yes?
Yes, she is. I wouldn't say skeptical. I would say reserved. You know, she definitely believes that there has to be something else out there besides just a lot of stars, and but she's somewhat skeptical about the nature of this phenomenon, and like a lot of us, want to wait till all the facts are in before she makes any judgment.
And then why would these people come and abduct you and not her if she's sleeping right next to you too?
Well, that happens.
That happens.
I mean, I don't know why.
But over and over again?
Why, but they do that all the time. There's case after case where they ignore.
She wants to know if you missed her. I mean, if your wife missed you. Did she know you were gone?
If you're saying has she woke up in the night and noticed that I wasn't there, no. No.
No, never noticed that.
Not that she can recall.
Yeah.
I have a question for the doctor. Actually, a two-part question. Are there different particular pockets of the country in the United States that sightings have been recorded? And then secondly, when a sighting is reported, are the police, assuming it's to the police, are they obligated to report that to the scientific community?
The answer to the second question is no. The first question, there are definite pockets of intense waves of activity, but that moves all over the world. For example, most recently over Eastern Europe, there were thousands of sightings, and only a few of them ever made it to the press here.
I ain't going. We'll be back in a minute. Stay out of Eastern Europe.